Hello, my little draconic wolfkins. I hope that you're all doing well. If you guys like what you see and hear, please like, subscribe, and turn on that bell to get notified. I'm also using a new model. I hope you guys like this model too, because I might be using this along with my other one. So just tell me which model that you like more, this one or the one that I was currently using, down in the comments. But regardless, let's get into it. This happened today, and I just can't get it out of my head, which is why I decided to share this to you guys. By the way, please excuse mistakes in my grammar. English is not my first language. Hey, that is okay. Any bilingual person or anyone who's learning a two or more another language, whether it's one more or another one, is honestly amazing. I'm currently visiting my grandma, and she lives in a small town with a couple of hundred people in it. Okay. I do small hikes daily here. We used to do them together, but because of the sunny weather today, she decided to stay home. Everything was going as usual, and I decided to do a small hike along this little path through the woods that my grandma had recommended me. No, that's sweet of her. I always loved my grandma. She was honestly the best. I always like to use these short moments of alone time to smoke a little, you know what? Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, too bad. I'm not gonna say it. Well, enjoying the landscape, so I did smoke a little. And no, it's not cigarettes, vape, or cigars. After about 1.5 hours of walking, something happened. I saw a man about 60 meters away from me walking in my direction. I would turn around and just be like, hell fucking no. Nope, this is not a very popular hiking trail, so it is actually quite rare to see somebody else, especially with this weather condition. Everything still seemed normal at this point. I mean, at least that's good. Everything seems to be normal. As he came closer, I noticed really started he was really staring at me as awkwardly I broke and re-entered my contacts. Okay, so you wear contacts. Oh, God. The closer he came, the more tense I felt. I have to add, I'm a man and could definitely defend myself, but I met a few other people on this path before where everything was and felt completely normal. This one was different. Okay. We like a little bit of context. As I walked past him, I noticed a strange grin on his face. He had really bad teeth and was quite tall, and he walked in a way that really unsettled me. It was kind of awkward, and I decided to break the silence and said hello. He didn't answer right away, but I could hear a very small mumbling as he passed. Dude, get out of there. Run. That's all I gotta say. You just gotta run. I don't really know how to describe this, but I felt like something was just off about him. I could just tell. I felt him looking at me after we were about 10 meters away from each other, so I turned around and absolutely caught him staring at me and not even walking, just standing there. He quickly turned around as if he didn't want me to notice that he was still watching. Dude, run. Just run. That's all I gotta say, just run. Remember, I smoked a J about 20 minutes earlier, so this all really freaked me out. I tried to put it aside as paranoia from the weed. After about 20 minutes of following the trail, I noticed that I'm walking into a dead end because I previously took a wrong turn, so I had to turn around the exact way that strange man came from earlier went. Dude, I would hide. I would honestly just hide. Just nuh-uh. I decided to pull myself together and distract myself with the music as I headed back. But I just couldn't get that previous encounter and the fact that I had to go in his direction again out of my head. Yeah, no shit, man. I kept walking for about 40 minutes. At this point, I thought to myself that the chances of getting it again were slim and that I should just focus on getting home, as I began feeling very tired from the constant sun. I don't blame you. The constant sun is brutal, especially with no shade. I also had this thought on one would ever find me here. Oh, no one would ever find me here. Oh, yeah, no one would if you're out in the middle of nowhere. Which is a very scary concept in my opinion. I was making progress, but then I saw someone sitting on a small bench right next to the path. It was him. I felt like I was in a goddamn horror movie. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be thinking the same thing. Thoughts rushed through my head. Did he wait for me? Did he know about the dead end and knew that I would have to head back? I was kind of panicking but decided to keep my cool. The bench was placed in a way that he could not see me yet, but would have a perfect look at me facing my back when I walked past him. As I came closer, my heart began to beat in a way that it didn't in years. The kind like you just ran a marathon and came through the finish line. I was freaking out. Like, I would honestly just go through the woods behind the thing, or behind the bench, just so he doesn't notice me, but that's just me, honestly. As I came closer, he noticed me and began looking at me over his shoulder, and there it was again. The same grin he gave me earlier. I had goosebumps. I kept walking at a normal pace and didn't go a second without looking behind me as I walked past. Dude, as soon as you know you're out of sight from this psycho, just book it. Just run. That's all I got to say. I'm just serious. Just run. He kept staring at me in a strange way. He was just so creepy, and I had this fear that he would suddenly get up and chase me. After he kept looking right into my soul, I started slowly jogging, which turned into a sprint. Good, get out, just run. I ran as quickly as I could until I could not see him anymore. Going home, I could not get all this out of my head. This really startled me. Please don't write this off as a misunderstanding because I smoked weed earlier. This was real. I mean, the weed could play a massive part in real creepy ass shit. Like, I know this from my hubby because he does it too. So, and if you have a bad trip of any kind, it's just gonna go downhill. That's all I really know. There was something not right with him. I could just sense it. I have never felt this way about anyone I've ever met. This is a real story, and I will not forget this encounter anytime soon. Somehow I can't brush off this thought that maybe I was lucky today. Yeah, you were definitely lucky. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, that is some creepy ass fucking shit. Like, you would never see me dead alone in a forest or an abandoned place, like a hospital or something. But anyways, I'll see you guys next video.